Important notice, the voice is robotic and may vary from real sounds. All book copyrights belong to the author. Upon request, the channel will immediately remove the content. Support the authors, follow on social media, and share the knowledge. Chapter 5 Become a Maid. Chuxia's body shook suddenly, and then raised her head to look at Han Qilu, who knew that he happened to look at her with joking eyes, obviously wanting to punish her on purpose. Naive. After only a second, Chuxia adjusted his emotions, nodded slightly, and smiled at everyone. I hope I can be good friends with you. I can help you if you have anything. However, it must be in mine. Within the scope of ability. The girls looked at each other, their eyes shining with stars surrounded Chuxia and asked questions. You know, the maid who wants to become the young Master Qilu is definitely a shortcut. Upon seeing this, Han Qilu gritted his teeth and walked into Royal College very unhappy. Let me. The housekeeper Han pushed away the girls and pulled Chuxia out of the crowd and said in a deep voice, Missen, you are obviously the future young lady of our Han family, why are you a maid? Master knows, I don't even know how to die. Chuxia shrugged, patted Han's steward on the shoulder, and said, don't you tell me, how did the madam and the master know? Anyway, the young master thinks this is fun, so just do what he wants. And? What, so if he feels happy, I can be considered as a contribution. You think so? Seeing Chuxia's relaxed face, Han shook his head, well, since you have said so, I will stay in the principal's office forever. You should go to see the principal with me first. If they ask you to do something, you can come to the principal's office and let me do it. Chuxia nodded, but vowed in her heart that she would never let housekeeper Han help. She has been doing a lot of work since she was a child, and it shouldn't be difficult to be a maid. Moreover, those girls seem to be kind to her. Shouldn't embarrass her. Only when she walked into Royal College did she fully understand what Royal College is. All the buildings are designed in European and American style. They seem to be the same style, but upon closer inspection, they have their own merits. For example, if this building has a spire, the next building is a dome. What surprised Chuxia even more was that there was a huge ancient clock in the upper part of the white school building in the middle. At exactly this time, the bell rang, and a group of white pigeons flew across the building towards the blue sky. Has she come to heaven? That, Missen. Housekeeper Han couldn't bear to disturb Chuxia's intoxicated expression, but it would be too late if he didn't go to the principal's office. Yes. She recovered, and the awkward Korean butler smiled, sorry, it's so beautiful here. Being able to take classes here, she still feels in a dream. Follow me here. Steward Han led the way, and in a short while he came to a special political and educational building next to the teaching building. Is it Missen? A middle-aged man who looked very kind and greeted as soon as he walked to the door. Sure enough, as the name suggests, Chuxia and Chuxia make people feel like the scenery of early summer is quiet, beautiful. You praised. She was a little embarrassed when she was praised by the principal. Principal, let's start with the topic. Steward Han reminded from the side. The principal slapped his head and said, yes, right. The topic. You see me being confused. The class I arranged for you is grade A in high school. The learning atmosphere in this class is particularly good. Then I will take you to. Butler, wait for me in the principal's office. Some procedures have not been completed yet. Housekeeper Han nodded, I mean it too. Then Missen will ask you. Where? The two people were polite to each other, and the principal finally brought Chuxia to the legendary study atmosphere is particularly good in grade A of high school 1.